You know, considering the time of year and what's going on outside and what's going to come up this weekend, I figured it's a good time to start talking a little bit about Halloween. And I can't think of a better way to talk about it than by candlelight. Or by torchlight, anyway. I know I'm getting on in years, you know, I'm starting to feel like I should be sitting on the porch or on my rocking chair screaming at kids, "Get off my lawn!" But I was kind of thinking about this for the past bunch of years, about Halloween, how it's changed from year to year, and how my perspective of it has changed from year to year as I'm getting older. Because it really wasn't so long ago that I was just a kid, you know, and when Halloween would come around, you know, you get excited for it, man. You're pumped for it. And you know why you get pumped for it? You know why you get excited for it? Because they give you candy. Why is this not a national holiday? And I mean, it used to be a big thing too. I mean, you'd plan it for weeks and weeks ahead of time. Or for most kids around my area, you go to the drugstore like 2 days before Halloween, you pick up one of those cheap plastic costumes. You old guys know what I'm talking about. The big vinyl one-piecers that has the big tie in the back and it has a big plastic mask nobody actually wears. You end up putting it on top of your head like a baseball hat. And, I mean, you'd sprint around the neighborhood, and it was your chance to go meet the neighbors. I mean, you're walking around saying, "Hey, Mr. Silverman, hi, how you doing? Trick or treat." "Hey, Mr. Kirschbaum, Mrs. Kirschbaum, how you doing? Yeah, trick or treat. Yeah, that'd be great." Nobody had any parents go with them. I mean, the parents would slow you down. No, you wanted to hit every house in the neighborhood because you wanted to come back with a big bag full of candy. But over the last bunch of years, things are starting to change. I noticed this trend starting about maybe 5-6 years ago, and we would actually have everybody out in the house. You know, we'd decorate the house, we'd do all the stuff in the windows, we'd do all of the lawn stuff, and nobody came. So you're probably saying, well, where's all the kids? Where were they? Well, they were all at school. Yeah, get this. The schools actually had like a safe Halloween thing where all the kids could come and trick-or-treat from classroom to classroom. And if they weren't there, they were at like the fire department, or they were at the mall, or they were someplace else where they were having a safe trick-or-treating session. Alright, look, I can understand some people needing a safe trick-or-treating alternative, depending on where you live in the country and, you know, what your neighbors are like, you know, if there's a high crime rate or whatever, fine. When did Halloween become overly safe? That's what I want to know. Halloween is the one time of year in which the veil is lifted, in which you can be that scary thing. You can approach your fears in a relatively controlled manner. Now, not so much. When did we take that away from kids? So what am I doing for Halloween? Well, that's kind of up in the air right now. I've got my costume already, as you can see here. But, you know, I was going to dress up like a nun, but I heard that was habit forming, so probably not. So this year for Halloween, I'm not exactly holding my breath here. I mean, we could get the 45 bags of candy, sit in front of the house in costume, because as a kid, and when the parents got into it, I was digging that. That was cool. But I don't think anybody's coming. So I'd like to propose a toast, and I'd like you all to join me at home. I would like to propose a toast to all of those who keep the spirits alive, in all senses of the term. And happy Halloween.